Hello, I'm Rich Dean with West Coast Collector Cars in Oregon, and today I have got a 1970 Pontiac GTO Convertible to show you. Now, this particular car was originally finished in Harvest Gold, and it's now obviously the red color. Paint's been on it some 30 years. Looks pretty good. It's a driver quality. And the thing with this car that I wanted to point out is it's going to need a little help here and there, and I'll explain some of that as I go along. But I mean, it's a good, fun, solid car. Drives nice, starts nice, brakes good, steers nice and easy, power steering. But as I go along, I'm going to show you a couple things, and you know, that you may want to do to improve upon it while you enjoy it, while you drive it. But all the trim and bright work is nice. It's all on the car. These are the original rally wheels. Believe it or not, they're 14s, and these nice TA radials all around. And believe it or not, this car had a tan interior, and it has been changed to black, which this color combo obviously much better than it was originally. But everything is here. Dash, console, all the gauges work. Doors open and close nicely. Now, being a convertible, you're going to have some disproportionate gaps, you know, and that's just because, you know, back in these days and before, you know, convertibles had a lot more flex than they do today. Today, you almost can't even tell you're driving a convertible, but back in these times, you know, convertibles flexed as they went down the road. But not making an excuse for it, I'm just saying that's just kind of how it was. Now back here, this is a GTO Spoiler. I can't tell you if it was on the car from the factory. I'm going to guess it probably wasn't. Beautiful back bumper here. Oh, the chrome is nice. Nice dual exhaust tips. All that's correct. Nice tail lights. Got kind of a hot rod trait here. The little blue dots. Let me show you the trunk. Now, trunk alignment's nice. In here, you've got a boot for the. This is the top boot cover. This is a car cover for the GTO. Spare under here, nice new spare and matching rally. Nice and solid under here. There's no rust in the car. The car is solid. And then the undercarriage is nice. Up under the trunk lid, very nice condition. All your weather strip is nice and pliable. This car was painted in the late 80s, early 90s, and I gotta say, you know, the paint's held up pretty nicely. It looks good. Trunk closes easy. Very nice. Take a couple minutes to tell you about the website, westcoastcollectorcars.com, where I've got pictures of the GTO, but also I've got pictures of the undercarriage, and that I wanted to show you that too. Not detailed or anything under there, but clean, solid, no rust. No, it's just a nice driving car, and very well optioned, I should say. This car was equipped with power steering, power front disc brakes, air conditioning, cruise control, tilt column. Yeah, it was a very highly optioned car. Door panels are nice, you know, jambs are nice, everything looks good here. Again, all the gauges work, all the lights work. It is a power top, and the power top works excellent. And the top is basically a new top, or a newer top. It looks great. It's black with a glass rear window, and I usually put the top down if I do a convertible because it's just easier to you know, to see the interior and everything. But you know, got a nice boot. It goes on really easy. It's not difficult to put on. I just like to, you know, sometimes usually put the top down when I'm doing a video for a convertible. It's just easier to see everything, like I say. So another couple things to point out. Like I say, originally I had air conditioning. Now the air conditioning system fully intact. It's even hooked up, but it's not blowing cold. So it's probably going to need a little help there. The cruise control, I've tried that. Kind of works, but doesn't work exactly like it should. So, you know, those are little things that kind of need a little help along the way. You know, kind of makes it a little bit more of a project someone can do while they're enjoying the car. Now, 1970 had this bumper, front bumper, which was what they called a urethane bumper, and the idea was you could hit it a little bit and it wouldn't dent, which it wouldn't, but you know, you can see it needs a little help too. It would benefit from a little paint help and whatnot. But all your grille and everything is intact. Your headlight doors look good, and the chrome and everything. Front spoiler. Take you under the hood. These hood pins would not have been factory. These are an aftermarket hood pin or something put on. Now the engine, this is a 400, which would have been correct for a 70 GTO. It is not the original engine for the car. To my understanding, rebuilt. It's got about 20,000 on it. Runs good. Power steering, again, power brakes. This is that cruise control I talked about. It's your air conditioning compressor. As you can see, everything's hooked up. It's just, it doesn't blow cold. Somebody that knows what they're doing can fix that, no problem. Does not overheat. Like I say, all the gauges are functional. The wipers, the heater's functional. Turn signals work great and cancel. It's just one of those cars that, you know, I didn't want to sell a car and, you know, tout it as, you know, the perfect car. But, you know, when these things are restored, they're a $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 car, and that's why I have it where I do. So, if you want to check the pictures out and the text ad on the website and whatnot, and the undercarriage, again, westcoastcollectorcars.com, and there's additional information there. So what I'd like to do now is I'll hop in the GTO, start it, you'll hear it run. I'll just, you know, do a couple loops here around the parking lot so you can kind of see what it looks like moving under its own power. It's a good looking car, really is. Like I say, very comfortable, very easy to drive. That 400 produces about 350 horse. It's got good power, no hesitation, no bogs or anything. Transmission shifts nicely, goes down the road very well. Like I say, you know, it's one of those cars that just needs a little bit, and I want you to know about those things. So the dash is nice, the gauges are easy to read. Yeah, it's a fun car. It's a great car. You just don't see them too often, and it's a valuable car. But if I can answer any further questions for you about this 1970 GTO Convertible, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Again, my name is Rich Dean, and this is West Coast Collector Cars. My number is 503-851-6763, and thank you for watching today.